Eh, hello. February 19th is Tuesday, my favorite day. And we have one more Tuesday to go this month of February before it ends. And I have to enjoy that one too. It was a wonderful day today. The weather is nice. I woke up at 7:30 because I know I have to prepare myself. I had my shower, I had my breakfast, and by 8:30 I have to leave. And because you only have one car right now, it's a rental van. Two of the cars were under repair. All of us went out. I drove the van, and then we went to Dunkin' to get coffee for Steve, and I have a little croissant for my breakfast before we went to the warehouse. I started doing the checks because I haven't done it yesterday. So usually Mondays are check time, so it was a bank holiday. After that, Josh came early because he's in a different route now. He moved to another place on Lake Worth Road, and then by 10 o'clock, Adish came and we asked him to fix the linens because Steve always kept asking, "Where is this thing? Where's this thing?" So now I'm not familiar with the linens, so Adish is really like he knows how to do, to sew linens like that. He arranged it according like the colors and the material, like sheer or the silk, and it was good. But during that time, Josh is also doing the faces that Debbie painted with white, and he's trying to remove them because you have to change a different color. But we're having a hard time with that. And so we don't have much to this thing. Sorry, he didn't have so much to do today, so he left by after 2 hours. And then Robert is still like not in the mood because of the situation, and he called me up like May 6th. We gotta go hello Florida for diplomats. So I have to run to the board and write it down at once instead of saying, "Can you go to the board and have to write some event still?" No, just like to mention the month and have to run. So I know he's pressured, so I hugged him. I couldn't help it. Like, it's really so much pressure for us for work because although the event was light, it's just the people around you, the people for the destination management company keep being picky with the colors of the flowers, kind of flowers they're using, keep changing and changing. So it's really tiring. So I told them, things will be okay. It's the season already. So Robert just laughed about it. And then they called us for lunch. So I called up Adesh and I drove the van, and four of us went to Taste of India to introduce it to Adesh, and we didn't realize that he never have eaten Indian food. Mostly, even though he's Indian background, they eat like food from Trinidad and Tobago, and very spicy ones. So he was introduced to this kind of Indian food. And he liked it, and we were watching Indian, Hindi movies, the musicals. And after that, after eating this wonderful Indian meal, we drove back to the warehouse, and then Paul from Hypoluxo repair shop called up Steve saying that the truck was ready. So Adish and Steve went to the warehouse to continue something there while I drove the van with Robert, and I dropped him off at the Hypoluxo to get the truck. So I decided to go to Croquet Club again because I forgot. I just learned that the LED pillar candles that we gave from Andy yesterday was also in a Croquet Club. I thought it was in Ritz-Carlton. So I went there, picked it up, but I had like 6 extra LEDs because I couldn't find the rest of. It was only like 4 sets, supposed to be 8 sets. And then when I went back to the warehouse, I just realized that the other 4 that was taken 2 days before was in Ritz Carlton, and I called up Andy. He already had a strike for that, so I got extra 6. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is to return it tomorrow to the Croquet Club, and then. We had an arrangement for scenic elements like tomatoes, Food Network thingy, and instead I was supposed to bring it tomorrow morning, but since Adish lives in Coral Springs, it's much nearer to him to bring it to the warehouse for Ken and Clover at Sterling. So he took some of the arrangements and brought it home then. So after that, the 3 of us left already the warehouse. Steve drove the truck while I drove the van, and with Robert, and we dropped off the house. So I stayed, and I had the leftover some sub, that's my dinner with potato chips, and apple slices with peanut butter for my dessert. After that, I prepared myself and went to Ritz-Carlton to do the strike at the Ocean Ballroom for the 6 arrangements. I couldn't find the other one, so I called up Victoria, and she said she'll look for the other arrangement for that tomorrow. So I left, went back to the not to the warehouse, to the house, and prepared myself. I watched Raising Hope. It was fun. It talks about Arbor Day, which I just realized that Arbor Day is about planting trees. It started in Nebraska, way back in 1928, I think. And then it started in different parts of the world, like even my hometown in the Philippines. They do Arbor Day, I think that's in July or June. So it was good. And then after that, I prepared myself. I lighted some candles and do some nice music because I'll be having a massage, which I had a video a while ago. Kelly Weller came by 9 and we did the massage, and you can imagine that they put the table over there. He has a massage table over there. I thought I'm gonna do massage on my bed, so he said it's more comfortable with that because it's up on his level. We have a nice chat. I met him at the Vitambi Springs with a friend of Bill and Dick, and I shared my life, a little life story of mine. You know me. And then after that, I hope that I'll be doing it monthly so I can relax myself. He went back home. He went home because he has an appointment for 6 massages tomorrow. 6 massages. And then I came back here, of course, and preparing myself for tomorrow again. Another day. Hopefully I could finish the invoice and the taxes. So I'm trying to change also my bank now. Might close my Bank of America and transfer to PNC for some reason, financially, because they're charging us too much. So, thank you for following my journey, and this is Louis saying good night. Bye.